Okay, so Animecon. I went there last year. If you haven't watched that vlog yet, you will be able to find it in the description as well as the card and the end screen. Though, all you really need to know is that this is going to be better than the last one. Like, this video is going to be better. Most importantly, this time I have taken the fact that I cannot use my camera in the 18 plus area into account, which yeah, I'm going to tabling at the 18 plus area again. For this reason, I will be using more creative ways to showcase the things that transpire in that part of the con, which of course I will be spent most of my time at because I'm tabling. But I'm also going to be recording as much footage as I possibly can for everything else that I'm going to do. After all, unlike last time, I have planned some more fun activities, but we're getting into that later. First, I'm going to set up my table, which you see in the background footage right now, and now the weekend can officially begin. Okay. Before I begin with the actual video, I'd like to interject, as I think it's only right to start with an explanation for why I have disappeared for as long as I did. Man, last time I uploaded was like 2 months ago, I think. Jesus. But yeah. I did already make a community post about this, but I figured I'd paraphrase it in this video as well, because I don't think that everyone reads community posts. I think that an apology is owed, and I'm sorry that I basically have not provided the weekly upload schedule that I've been trying to maintain. I didn't say I would be able to do it for sure, but I did really want to. Yeah, you may be wondering why I disappeared in the first place though. Was it my mental health? Work? Did I get pregnant? Well, no. Although these things certainly played a role, except for the pregnant thing. I am not pregnant. But no. The real reason is way more embarrassing. I've been procrastinating. I've spent most of my free time watching anime, reading manga, and gaming, when I could have used that time to make videos instead, but although I definitely do feel more at rest, I am disappointed for, as I said, ruining the upload schedule that I try to maintain over something this stupid. But yeah, with that said, back to the video. The first day, I arrived a couple of hours earlier than I was supposed to. At the time, I figured that it was a good idea to do so in case I needed to make any final preparations. And yeah, I'm glad I did, because some adjustments were indeed needed. But at a certain point, I was done with my preparations and I still had some hours left to kill. So instead I spent that time eating my snackies, reading my manga, and talking to the other people as they were setting up their tables. They were all really nice people, and I even made some new mutuals on my social media. The table next to me was a Black Butler fan too, which I always love to see. Though what did give me whiplash was when I talked to him about my channel and my videos. And I did mention my Claude Fastest compilation video and how it is the most popular video on my channel, which I still am not over. But then he told me that he already saw that video. But yeah, we also traded our stuff, and then the venue finally opened. Around that time I also learned that my sister was also attending, except she was at the game room. So we agreed to meet after the dealer room, which is where our table closes. Sales-wise, it was a pretty slow day, though that is to be expected from a Friday from what I'm understanding. Though I should probably also mention that I also have this added handicap of not having charged my card reader. And I thought I forgot the charger that day, but it turned out that it was in the box this whole time. So yeah, all those times where I said that I couldn't accept card because card was on low battery, it was all for nothing. I was able to charge my card reader at any moment. I just didn't because I didn't look. The worst part is also that the time that I did find out I had my charger that whole time was when I was just leaving. Like, it was far too late by that point. Though, generally speaking, people were just looking around more than anything else. I did have fun conversations with them though. Much like last year, everyone was really kind. People especially liked my Yaoi Proportions Sebastiel sticker, as well as my JoJo stuff. Though, later that day, I did leave my table and had my neighbor take over for me because I had a lad's dinner date going on, which I did reserve beforehand. The food was Japanese curry with rice and karage and broccoli. The curry was not spicy enough for my liking, but it was really good nonetheless. The karage was really juicy, and I will say, this dinner was one of the rare moments where I did enjoy the texture of the broccoli. It also came with this boba drink, which I picked the Raphael one off, both because he is my man, and also because the drink looked tasty, and it was tasty. And after having the dinner, I got this cute little kitty donut. Everyone else picked the pink one, but I thought the green was also really cute. Afterwards, I got Cabedon by Raphael. I got a picture of that, and then went back to my table. Then the dealer room closed. Then I left to go to the game room, as promised, to see my sister. And then we played Rock Band together with some other people, and then we went home. And that was it for day 1. Before we get to day 2, I would like to give some additional context, which I promise will be relevant. One of the main things that I've been excited for going to Animecon was the fact that Koda will be there. Yes, that Koda. The JoJo's Bizarre Adventure opening guy. The guy that is behind the bangers that are Bloody Stream, Fighting Gold and more. He did have a concert at this con, and as well as a meet and greet. With that said, we can carry on now. On day 2, the fellow 18 plus artists and I started plotting, because some of us did feel like our little corner wasn't really noticeable. So basically each of us volunteered a print to put on the walls that would lead to the 18 plus area. At least most of us did. I sadly did not have any prints that I could volunteer. I didn't even have any prints at all. The ones I did bring were so bad I didn't even bother putting them on my table, which reminds me that I really should step up my print game. I did at least bring red markers that they could use though, so I'm glad I at least contributed in that regard. Otherwise the day has been uneventful. Sales did get better. People were definitely buying more that day. It was definitely the best day of the weekend sales-wise. When I got hungry, I did get some sushi and matcha. After the dealer room closed, I yet again went to the gaming room to meet with my sister. Though, a couple of Rock Band sessions later, I decided to explore the gaming room myself, and eventually I settled to play some Mario Kart. After that, my sister and I left the gaming room and we were finding Koda. Only to find out that we were too late for the concert. And I thought there was still some hope that maybe The meet and greet was still there, but no, that was for day 3. Speaking of which, yeah, no, I was too late for that one as well. It is disappointing, but I do hope he had a good time at least. This was his first time in the Netherlands, and I hope he is encouraged to come again, and I hope that this time I won't be there. Though, if anyone watching this did see Coda there, please let me know how that went in the comments. I'm really curious. Though other than that, day 3 has been a really nice way to wrap up the weekend with. Something I did neglect to mention throughout the video is that I did bring my 3DS with me to keep myself entertained when no one is at my table. And also attempt to beat Yokai Watch, which, if you're wondering, I have. And I am at the second game now. This is all to say that this was the day where I got a lot of Street Pass hits. From a whole different countries too. Nice that people from around the world brought their 3DS with them as well. Otherwise though, the day has not really been that eventful. Sales were meh, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't really anything to write home about. This whole weekend I did at least manage to make back the half of the costs of my table at least. Which is good. Definitely better than I did last year. After the day was over, I of course packed everything and then went back home, and that's really it for the weekend. I think it went well, and I hope that the other people, I hope everyone else who went there shares the same sentiment. This video is over now, but I'd like to say something post-edit. Firstly, I'd like to apologize again for my disappearance. This video has been long overdue, and I hope it's been worth the wait. I will try my best to repair my upload schedule. At the very least not stop uploading for 2 whole months, especially not over something as stupid as gaming and watching anime and that shit. I really shouldn't have disappeared like that. I still have some projects in the making, as well as a 500 subscriber special, which I still can't believe I have reached the goal of. I mean, I figured I would eventually. I literally did end last year with saying that I will get there at some point, but it hits differently when you actually reach it, you know. So yeah, to celebrate that milestone, I will make sure to be doing something great, so stay tuned for that. If you haven't subscribed yet, and you wish to do so, you absolutely can. If you wish to support me in any other way, Ko-fi and Patreon are in the description. Bye!